back to my channel. It's your girl Yuvi's World, and if you're new around here, I would love for you to stick around. Go over there and hit that subscribe button. Whilst you're there, don't forget to hit that notification button so whenever I upload new videos, you're the first to be notified. So let's get straight into today's video. So basically today I'm just going to have a little chit chat with you guys about my weight loss journey, how it all began, where I started from, the journey through that into where I am now and where I intend to be in a few more years or whatever. Because in my last video I just obviously told you guys I had started a weight loss journey, but some of you may or may not know like my journey, how I started, what I looked like, and how I've transformed myself. Yeah, so I'll try not to make the video too long. I'll try and cut the stories a little bit shorter, and I'll insert pictures so that you can kind of have an idea, you know, we can build that story up together. So my weight loss journey began a couple of years back actually, when I started having children. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Let me just tell you about how I was before I started having children. You know, I was skinny mini. I was just straight. My figure is just like straight. I wasn't all curvy and all of that growing up. So in secondary school, I don't know if that made me appear taller or what, but I was just like straight. Yes, I was tall, or just, yeah. So so growing up into college times, I started developing more curves, having, you know, the booty there, bust area getting bigger and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, I started having curves and the belly was like flat in there. Like, I was just so happy in my college days. I was looking great, but it was set good. So now fast forward to uni now. So in uni I gained more independence because I was away from home. I went to Coventry University, so I was away from home. So I can do whatever I want to do. I can eat whatever I want to eat, and I can eat it whenever I want to eat it, and I can do whatever basically. So what happened was I just started eating late. I started eating out more. I started eating loads of junk food. I was cooking here and there, but you know, drinking loads of juice. I was not drinking water. Just, you know how uni life is basically with the stress of uni. So I started gaining weight, but even so I wasn't as big. I'll insert a picture as I keep talking. I'll put pictures around. So I still wasn't that big, but you know, I can tell that I was not like college days. And also back to secondary school days, the reason I would say I was more fit was then you know, sports was compulsory, so we all had to do sports, and I loved sports. So I took part in every sports possible: basketball, badminton, rounders, everything. I took part. I even took part in after school club sports. So our school will go and play other, because I went to all girls school, so we'll go play other girls schools like after school. I was like into sports. I loved it so much, so that helped me keep fit. But in college now, it wasn't so compulsory, but I still kept my stature and I was still at home. So obviously my mum would grill me here and there, like, you know, my mum would cook healthy meals and I wasn't allowed to eat out as much. You know, she wanted to make sure that I was on the right path. So I wasn't obviously gaining weight then as well. But in uni now, God, I was set free. So your girl was doing anything and everything she wanted to do. So yeah, I gained weight there a little bit, not so much. And then after uni, fast forward now to when I got pregnant with my first son. So when I got pregnant, it was my first baby. I didn't gain weight during my pregnancy. I'll put a picture up of when I was pregnant. I wasn't showing so early as well because it was my first pregnancy, and then I had a very flat belly, so it took very long for it to show. So I did not put on a lot of weight. Even during the pregnancy I didn't put on weight, you know. And then I had the baby, I didn't put on weight. So okay, not too bad. And then like all of a sudden, it's like I just woke up one day and I had just like put on so much weight. I was like the size of a house. I just could not believe it. Like, guys, if you see these photos, I don't know if you're gonna cry for me or you just thank God for where I am now. So I just like gained so much weight, and you know, then I was conscious, but I wouldn't say I was so body conscious then, because I just, you know, I didn't care. Because I just had my baby and I just loved my baby and it was all about my baby. I was a new mom, and you know, the last thing on my mind was my weight gain. So I just kept on gaining weight and gaining weight and gaining weight, and I was like, okay, great, clothes weren't fitting. So at my biggest, guys, I was a size 20, believe it or not. I was a size 20 at my biggest, and that's when it hit home like, whoa, Obeida, you need to slow down. Size 20, that is ridiculous. Like, that's when it just hit home. I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. And then I used to run a beauty salon, and I was like, I can't be going to my beauty salon trying to, you know, look all glammed and all that, looking fat there, and just like, no, it just can't happen. So I spoke to a friend, and then she told me about these diet pills. I know, guys, really bad for you, so stay away from them. But at that time I just did not care. So I took those diet pills. I think they were green, I don't even know, but they were just, you know, I don't think I even told anyone, because I didn't want my partner then to be, you know, put me off, and told my mum to put me off, so I told nobody. I just took those pills, and what those pills would do was, it will suppress your appetite, so you would not feel hungry. But then I remember my friend saying, just eat something little so that you're going, because if you're not eating, although you're not feeling hungry, you just one day just collapse or something. So just eat something. And when you're taking meds, you just don't take any meds without food. So I'll just eat something very little just for the sake of it. But all day I wasn't hungry, and like, truth be told, boom, I woke up one day and I was like, yeah, so I was looking snatched again. So I lost the weight, and I dropped back all the way down to a size 14, which was perfect to me, because a size 14 then was like, wow, it was amazing. I was feeling good about myself again, and I was happy. I'll go to my salon slaying, you know, I was just all happy again. And then, so this time I wasn't doing anything like gymming or dieting, no, nothing like that. I was just, you know, I lost the weight, and then guess what I did? I just went back to my old habits, you know, like we all do. We would just say, yeah, we want to lose weight. You lose the weight, and then you don't carry on. Anywho, so now I was happy. And then came baby number two. So baby number 2 came. I didn't gain as much weight as baby number 1, because I made it a priority not to go back to that weight, because that was just ridiculous. So I did gain some weight, which kind of knocked my confidence again. So this time round, I think when baby number 2 was about was it 1 or just over 1, a friend of mine, one of my very good friends, she's also like a sister to me, she used to live next to me, so we said, okay, we're gonna go on a healthy diet, we're gonna go on a health journey, we're gonna go to the gym, we're gonna do, you know, the whole work. So, which was really good. We were really dedicated for about 3 months. We did it straight for 3 months with the food. We were eating very well, we were gymming and everything, you know, perfectly. And I lost weight, and you know, I'll put a picture up somewhere again. So I lost the weight again, and I was feeling good about myself, and I was just like, yes, I'm slaying again. And guess what, guys? Baby number 3 came along. Oh gosh. So baby number 3 came along this time, and I was like, oh, not again. Like, I didn't expect it. Like, I never experienced it. You know, I didn't expect it. So, and what I did wrong, which I now know not to do. Well, let's not say if I have another baby, but yeah, for those of you who know, I keep saying I'm done, but yeah, let's not go there. So, so baby number 3 came, and then I just quit my gymming, and then my partner then was like, oh yeah, don't work out, why you need to work out, you're pregnant, you don't need to work out, which is a very silly thing to say, because pregnant people can in fact work out, but you just have to be very light with your workout, not go overboard. And obviously then I was, you know, just a few months, I don't know, less about 3 months or what, so it wasn't so huge where I can't do certain activities, but obviously I'll need to tone it down. I'll not go hardcore and stuff like that. And also I kind of watched what I was eating, but I didn't know all of these things. I just thought, oh, you're pregnant, yeah, that's it, no more gym for you. And then that's what happened. And then after baby number 3, I didn't gain so much weight during my pregnancies. I don't gain during my pregnancies, I gain after my pregnancies. So I always say to my friends, I think after the baby comes out, like a whole wind or air or something just goes whoop back in, and it just blows me back out, because I don't understand why I just gained my weight after I've had my babies. So yeah, so after baby number 3, I have pictures again which I'll put around. I noticed I had gained weight, but not as much as baby number 2 and baby number 1, or especially baby number 1. So that's why I didn't gain as much weight as baby number 1, but I did gain some weight. And so from baby number 3 till now, okay, I'm going a bit forward. So okay, so before now, I was just, again, self-conscious, not happy, always like, oh gosh, I look fat. You know, you have so much clothes in your wardrobe, but you have nothing to wear when it's that time to come out. And there are times I'll be so frustrated when it's time to come out and nothing would fit. I'll be like, oh, nothing fits, you know. I will try on 10 outfits and I'll make everybody late till we've got to go because I can't find something that fits comfortably. So then I just grew into the habit of just wearing jeans and just wearing just like chiffon loose tops that'll just hide my stomach area. And you know, that was just me. But before then, I was into my dresses. Rarely would you catch me in jeans, how much more trousers. I would wear trousers when I had to go to work, but I would never really wear jeans around. Here and there I would, but it was all about dresses, it was all about shorts. You know, I was a very girly girl, like the kind of, I used to go to college with short dresses, with my wedges, with my heels, like handbag. I was, you know, girly girl, that kind of girly girl. So, but after baby and confidence got all knocked down, I just stuck to my jeans and then trainers or pumps or flats or whatever, just anything just to be comfortable and just not to be noticed. And just, I would wear black a lot because, you know, black hides everything, it hides all the fat. So I'll put on loads of black clothes. And I was just so down about it. So then fast forward now, I started hearing and seeing things about BBL, fat transfer, and it looked more affordable. I was like, seems like God has answered my prayers. Now I can go and have this surgery and voila, I'll be snatched again. But then my mum discouraged me so much. She's like, no, you can't have it. No, you're gonna, yeah, you know, parents, you're gonna die if you have this operation. And then I had people telling, you know, my friends are saying no, my sister's saying no, my brother's like no, everyone's like no. And then I'm just the type of, everyone is saying no, like, just don't do it, because I'm the kind of person that everyone says no, 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 you go do it, something happens, and it's like, yeah, I wish I listened. So everyone's like, no, don't do it, no, like, you know, they will send me a newspaper article of someone who's died from having a fat transfer, but I'm like, yeah, but I've just seen this person who's had it and they look great, they're fine, you know. I was just talking myself round to like trying to convince myself and them that, do you know what, it's the best way forward. But then I thought, do you know what, Veda, it's not worth it, because you've got 3 kids. God forbid anything happens, you know, your life, you just have one life to live. So if it's gone, it's gone. And I wouldn't want to leave my little ones, you know, without a mother. So I just thought about it and I was like, okay, maybe I haven't tried everything. If I really try everything and it's not working, then I don't give 2 beeps. I'm having that surgery. So I just said, okay, I'm going to try the gym again, properly this time. So then I signed up to the gym and I didn't go. For the first week, I was I didn't go. Second week, I didn't go. Third week, I did not go, guys. And I was like, Ada, what is wrong with you? You want to lose this weight? You don't want to, you're not going to have this surgery. If you don't go to the gym, the weight's not going to drop off. So I thought, okay, I don't know what happened, but that's what I say to everybody. Before you start your weight loss journey, you need to be mentally prepared. So I prepared myself mentally, like proper prepared myself. If not, I would have given up by now. I prepared myself in the sense where I said, okay, I'm going to go to this gym. Yes, I'm going to get paranoid because people are going to probably be staring at me like, oh, look at this fat one over there. I don't care. I'm going to prepare myself in the sense where I'm not going to have a gym buddy like I used to. And I have to push myself and I have to motivate myself. I had to prepare myself mentally to say, okay, these foods you are having, you no longer can have them for now. And then when you perhaps dropped some weight, you can perhaps start introducing them back, but in, you know, moderation, very small quantities. So don't just deprive yourself, but just have it little by little. So I was like talking myself through the whole journey, what I'm going to do, what I need to, you know, I had to motivate myself. I had to sit myself down and talk to myself. And, you know, I had to like, look, Aveda, this has to work. So I said, okay, no problem. So one random day, I don't know what happened, I don't know. And what happened, I thought, okay, I'm going to go gym. And then I was like, oh, great. I don't have gym clothes. That's no problem. I wear my old leggings at home. I wear an old top at home. But great, I don't have trainers. I was just like, you know when you want to do something, but you just want to find an excuse not to do it. So I thought, okay, I don't have trainers, so I'm not going to go to the gym. And I was like, wait a minute. My brother gifted me some trainers, although they were like way too big at some point when I tried them. I thought, you know what, I'm going to bloody well wear those. I'm a size 5, 6, but those trainers wear 7. So they're like at least 1.5 to 2 sizes bigger than me. I said, it's not going to stop me. So do you know what I did? I went and I found thick socks. And then I put on my thin trainer socks, and I put a bloody thick socks on top, and guess what? It was good. And I wore them, and I took my ass to the gym, and you know, I've been 5 months into my weight loss journey, yeah, and I'm so loving it. I'm just so happy. I'm full of energy. Before I was very sluggish. Before I was just like, oh, I can't be bothered. But I do this, I go to the gym every morning, like early morning, and it just helps me so much, because I wasn't a morning person. I used to like to lie in, I used to like to just, I will start my day when it's about maybe 1, 2, 3, and by the time I'm rushing to the shops are always closing because I'm not early. But having started this new, you know, way of life, I'm up really early. I've gone to the gym before 1. I've done so much. I'm like, wow, like I'm just amazed how much I've achieved before 1, and I have energy to do things with my kids. I have energy to do things for myself, although yes, I do get tired, because now my body still needs to get used to this new routine and new habit, and your body takes so long to get used to something, so you have to keep pushing. And I'm just so grateful, you know. Here and there I have people I train with here and there, but even when they don't come, I don't even feel like, oh, I can't go because this person never turned up. And that's one thing that, you know, affects a lot of us ladies, or a lot of people, when it comes to going to the gym. We just feel like we need to have a gym buddy. If not, we're not going to go. People are going to stare at us. Sometimes I feel like people are staring at me, but I don't care, you know. There are PTs around. You can just call one of them, like, oh, you know, I want to try this, how does it work? Or what I do is, most time in the gym, it shows you like a picture. Sometimes pictures, it's hard to still kind of correlate the picture and how to actually do the exercise. So I'll go on YouTube, I'll watch videos. I plan my exercises from Sunday, what I'm going to do from Sunday to Sunday. So every day I have different things. I know what machine I'm going on for how long. In that way, you're not idle at the gym. You know, okay, you're going on this for 1 minute, you come off it, you go on that. And if whatever you want to go on, someone's on it, use something else, then go back onto what you want to do. So in that way, you go to, you know, you're ready for business. You're going there prepared. So you're not going to be slacking. You're not going to be having time to think, oh, who's watching me? Like when you're working out, look, it's so painful. Like, you have time to be looking around. You're focused. First of all, you're looking around, you're going to hurt yourself. Probably drop the weight on your toes, or, you know, you'll just hurt yourself. So just focus on what you've got to do. Don't worry about people watching you. We all started from somewhere. You know, they've started from somewhere before they're where they are. So, you know, just be encouraged and just go for it. It's not easy when you're a mum as well to kind of find the time. But honestly, if it's disturbing you that much, you will make that time. And I make it that me time as well. Also, another thing I do now, obviously, my meal prepping has helped me so much. I meal prep every week. So I meal prep for 7 days. I meal prep what I'll be eating during the week. Mostly my dinners, because my lunches are just so simple. My lunches are just usually like salads and with fish, or salad or vegetables. To just, you know, because I'm not as hungry as I used to be. So meal prepping is very, very helpful. And then also being knowledgeable about weight loss and, you know, the journey, just being knowledgeable about things. Because there's so many myths out there. If you follow it and listen to them, you're going to be on the wrong path. And then also, one thing that's very important is patience. You've got to be so patient. I cannot stress that enough. Myself, I'm not so patient. Sometimes I'm like, oh great, this isn't happening, because when I started, I had targets that I wanted to meet, and I did not hit all those targets. But you know what, I realized they're all myths and they're not true. People say, you go on YouTube, I lost, I don't know, 30 kg in a month. That is a lie. You cannot lose 30 kg. Do you know how much it is? I feel like people just call out numbers, but they're not really checking the quantity or the how, you know, huge those numbers are, and they're saying they've lost it. It's not true. You know, so what I do as well is I look for real people, motivational people that I can follow, and I have a few that I follow, and they're so real. They, you know, they tell it how it is, and from them, I'm not going to beat myself down and be like, okay, I didn't lose this amount of weight, or I've lost this, I've not lost this, you know, because they're real and they tell it how it is. And I'm like, yeah, I can relate to what they're saying, because what they've said or what they've experienced is exactly what I'm experiencing, so I believe them. But then all those ones that'll just feed you nonsense, guys, don't listen. I know there's so much information out there, but I will just tell you how it is from my personal experience. Trust me, I've not hit all my goals. Like, when I started, I put my starting weight, how much I wanted to reach every month. Guys, it's not worked that way for me. But don't forget, you know, there's so much things. Don't worry, I've got loads of videos coming up about weight loss and some of the things to look out for if you're on a journey, or if you want to begin your journey and you just want to just, you know, give yourself that knowledge before you start so that you know what you're into. I'll put so much videos out there. I'm going to be talking about things like intermittent fasting, how I've introduced it into my weight loss journey and how it's working for me. I'll be talking about waist training. I'll be talking about loads and loads of things. So if there's anything in specific, any subject area you would like for me to discuss more, or you would like for me to discuss next, or whenever, or just in general, guys, just write it down in the comment section, and I'll definitely try my best to make a video answering your questions and giving you as much information as possible, because nowadays I spend quite a lot of my time researching because I want this to be a lifestyle. I want it to work for me, and I want to be a testimony to others, because I know there are tons of mums out there. Like, I'm a mum of 3. It's not easy trying to juggle everything and still look snatched like all these celebrities make it look. So if there's something I'm doing and it's working right for me, I would love to share with you guys so that you also can do that and have that confidence, because every woman needs to have that self-confidence, because it goes a long way. You achieve so much, you believe in yourself, it gets the best out of you, and you can perform, you can give high performance when you're feeling good about yourself, I'm telling you. So guys, I love you and thank you so much for watching. Till next time, bye bye.